So I'm practicing a New Zealand level 2B. First of all, I'm just going to come up the centerline a couple of times, just practice my straightness and halt, which you can see there was crooked. Here I come again. A little bit better, but she stepped to the side as she moved off. I find this quite difficult with her, so I really need to work on this. Probably don't work on it enough. Here I come again. And there she did halt straight, but she didn't halt square and she stepped back. So now I'm continuing with the test, tracking right. And I'm going to turn across from E to B. Change flexion. I just look a little bit tense in the saddle. And the trot could be a little bit more expressive. So now I've got a leg yield to the right. And there she just came a little bit above the bit and resisted the aid. My leg there is a little bit too far back on her. I need to lengthen that leg down long. And I'm going to be cantering here at C. Left. Yep, that was a good transition there. Now this is a medium canter, and you can see there her quarters are swinging in a little bit, which is a little bit what this horse tries to do on that left rein. So then I'm coming back to working canter on a 15-metre circle, and there she's just resisting me coming back. She needs to be a little bit more rubbery in the neck and a bit softer. Then I'm going to come across the long diagonal, coming back to trot at X, so I need to be sitting up here. Bring her back. Okay, she looked like she opened her mouth and resisted a little bit there. There she's getting really tense. Another horse has just arrived which you can't see, but that's no excuse. But she was trying to have a look at the other horse. This is the first of the medium trots, MXK. Not bad there. It's progressively lengthening the strides, I think. So we're going to have to halt at A for 5 seconds. She's a bit early there, and not square. And she's a little bit above the bit, fussing. So now I'm going to walk, letting the horse take the reins forward and down across FXH. And this is another one I find really hard with this horse. This horse is quite forward and she can get a little bit tense. So she's not wanting to completely stretch down. She is giving a nice active walk, but she's not taking the bit forward and down. You can see there she's sort of looking around, fussing a bit. And again, she's trying to look at that other horse that's just arrived. So I'm preparing to trot at C. Not a bad transition there. And we're going to do a 20-metre circle here at B, letting the reins out. Okay, not a bad start, but then she's just not consistent with her frame and just trying to look around and unsettle. Taking the reins back up here. My lower legs could be a bit more forward. See, they're riding back a bit. Especially noticeable on a little horse like this. Now we're going to leg yield to the left, There, she just resisted the aid there, and you can see her shoulders are ahead of her quarters, so I've just straightened her up there. And again, she's wanting to rush with those shoulders, so I should have perhaps just kept control of those shoulders a bit better and got the quarters to catch them up. Canter transition here. She went on the wrong leg, and then she resisted to come back to trot. Okay, so I'm just coming around again, and I'm just going to do that again. So, yeah, better transition there. And then I have to do medium canter down the long side, and then becoming working canter on a 15-metre circle. And there, she's resisting. So really I should have taken that training opportunity and halted her there and just flexed her left and right, rather than continue that, since this is a training. Now we're coming across. Again, she's a bit toey there. You can see her mouth opening a little bit and trying to pull. So perhaps I should have halted her, flexed her, and then continued. Okay, and then we're coming up to the second medium trot. And she broke, and I should have prepared her a little bit better, just got the trot much more established. Just getting tension there. Up the centre line and hold to X. She could be a little bit deeper. And not square behind, but not bad. So I'm just practicing that medium trot again now. Just making sure that she's not going to break to canter. Again, I'm practicing one across here, progressively lengthening the strides. That's better. Much better. She still looks like she's just pulling a little bit forward and down, so I need to just get her that little bit softer again. That's a bit better. And then the other thing I wanted to practice was that canter transition at C on the right rein, with the medium canter here. See, my lower leg's a little bit too far back again, and I just look a little bit stiff in the saddle. Just need to relax and breathe, just open my pelvis a little bit. So again, I wanted to practice that 15-metre circle without her resisting when I try to get her back from the bigger canter to a smaller canter. And another transition, I tried that at A. And one more transition here. Yep, good. Better transition.